Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to another daily vlog. I know I look real great. I've got a t-shirt on my hair. So I got ready for the day. Well, not really. I put on a little bit of concealer, a little bit of mascara, a little bit of lip gloss. That's how I'm getting ready for the day. Took a shower and I just had this thought, like, I wonder if I did the same thing I do to Lucy's hair, if my hair would have any curl. Not even curl, but like a wave. Um, it's usually really straight, but there was this one time that we went swimming and I guess all the chlorine like stripped a lot of the stuff out of my hair and my hair was almost curly. It was so weird. And so I'm just curious. I probably just ruined my clean hair by putting like product in it, but I don't know, just thought it'd be a fun experiment. So I brushed it while it was wet, put the curl cream in it, scrunched it, and then put it in this t-shirt, which is what we do to Lucy's hair. Of course, hers is way more probably definitely curlier than mine. But I'm just going to see what happens. So I did not vlog yesterday. I tried to vlog, but I ended up just having to scrap that footage because I barely got any clips and it was crazy. Yesterday was a crazy day. I am so worn out from this week and next week is going to be just as busy. We had awards day for the kids and Nate's awards was at 8:15, Lucy's was at 10:45, and then we had like a break in between those two things. So it's so funny because they told us that we could check the kids out after the awards if we wanted to. I thought for sure Nate would not want to check out at like 8:45 in the morning, and then I thought for sure that Lucy would want to check out. But we went through Nate's awards. He got the math award, which only four other students got from the whole 6th grade. I was so proud of him. He got the math award and then he got all A honor roll. And then as soon as we got to him, and this is the thing though, like I am so proud of our kids for more than just their grades. Nate has come extremely far. He went to the awards. He had a para sitting with him, but he sat there. He walked up. He got his certificate. He stood with his peers. He held it up. I got pictures. Like he just was like, that was so impressive. A couple of years ago, he had an awards day that went not that well. Like he was running around and screaming. And so that, like maturity wise, he has grown so much. So as soon as I got to him after the awards program, he said, "I'm ready to go home." I'm like, "Are you sure? You don't want to stay and ride the bus?" "No, I want to ride the car home." So we're like, okay. It didn't count against him to just have the day off. So I thought, well, okay. So we went back for Lucy's after about an hour. And then he sat there. He cheered for Lucy. It was amazing. She got a B honor roll. But y'all, she had one B. She got it like the very first part of the school year. And it was at 89. 1 point away. But what I'm so proud of her for is she cheered she was so genuinely happy for all of her friends that got, like there was this one friend that got like 5 awards and Lucy was so excited for her and hugging her and clapping for her, and that as a parent just makes me feel so happy. And then after her awards was over, I thought for sure she would want me to check her out. And she wanted to stay with her friends. Some of her friends couldn't check out because their moms were working and they were kind of sad. And so she decided that she would stay. And I just, as a mom, again, I'm so proud of my kids. So I took the boys home and we just kind of chilled. And then we spent the latter half of the day dealing with the jetted tub. This jetted tub is going to be the death of me. I hate it. If you have a choice to get a jetted tub or not, don't get it. It is a pain in the butt. And everything I'm reading about, like figuring out how to clean it and stuff, everybody is saying there's no great way to do it. And this is just the problem of jetted tubs. So that's great. We have tried everything. We have done bleach. We have done vinegar. We've done baking soda. I have not done like any specific, like I know there's a bunch of hot tub and jetted tub cleaners that's made for that, but we would have to like order it, and I just want it, I don't have to wait for it and all that. So me and David, y'all, we have been working on this for days. I have scrubbed every inch of those tubs. I have done, and it's just still like when you turn the jets on, there's still little pieces of mold or whatever coming out. So last night we got desperate. And the first thing that I think that really helped is I got a toothbrush and I stuck it as far in the actual jets as I could, and I scrubbed all in there. And then after a while of doing that, we found out that you could take the jets out, like take the little jet things, the little things where the water comes out. You can take those off. So we took all of them apart and cleaned all up in there, cleaned, scrubbed the little, it took forever. And then every time that we clean it, we have to fill it up and rinse it. It's just, we have worked on this. I've probably filled the tub up 30 times with water, like just all the water we're wasting and stuff. So we probably cleaned years worth of junk out of that thing from all the people that's lived here before us. But what's so crazy is we've lived here a year and we've had no issues until recently. So I don't know exactly if it just got to a point where it's all backed up. I don't know, but thankfully, I think that did it. I think we're in the clear, but we worked on that all evening. So when that was done, I went to bed. But now it's Friday, so y'all come spend the day with me. Today is a big editing day. I need to edit. I did a recipe video. I'm kind of nervous about that footage because I have got to order another tripod. The tripod I have is horrible. I have one that broke. Then I have one that's made for your phone, and that's the one I'm using now. And so it's not even made for a camera. I have to like rig it up. There's not a good way to angle it. It's just a pain. So I'm kind of nervous to edit this footage because I'm afraid it's going to be really bad. And I also need a better light. I ordered a light a while ago, but I just don't love it. I don't know. Maybe I need to play around with it more. It's this. It goes on your camera, which is convenient, but I don't know. It's really bright. So I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to get started editing. It is 9 o'clock on the dot. And it is a rainy, gross day. I've got the kids on the bus in the pouring down rain. David is normally off on Fridays, although I don't remember the last time he's actually had a day off. He usually has stuff he has to work on because it's so close to Sunday, or he takes his subbing job, which is what he's done today. He's really trying to get some subbing days in before the end of the year. We only have one more week, and a lot of teachers need help and stuff while they're taking their last days and stuff. So he's subbing today. So he'll be home, around 3, so it won't be as bad, as late as normal. So that, and he really likes subbing because he gets to earn a little bit extra money. He gets to help teachers. He loves hanging out with the students. And then a lot of times they're just doing like busy work, and he can, write notes down and get some stuff like thought out about his message and stuff like that. So it's kind of a win-win. So anyway, I'm supposed to go to Ladies Night Out tonight. They're doing like a Mexican restaurant Ladies Night Out. And I've been to every single Ladies Night Out. I'm really trying to make it a priority as I'm trying to get acclimated here and make friends. And it's been a struggle just trying to like fit in and meet people and all of that. But honestly, like after this week, I'm thinking about just not going and just taking a night and just being with my family. Just relaxing. Me and David, I feel like we have been ships in the night, like we've been so busy that I just want to like sit with him and have like a date night at home, watch a movie, just hang out. Like we haven't actually hung out or talked about like just not church or not kids, in a long time. And I just think for my mental health and for my marriage, I need to prioritize that. Tomorrow is going to be another very busy day. We have prayer. Nate has his last baseball game tomorrow. And then I'll be getting ready for Sunday. Sunday's grow group. So I'm making a bunch of food tomorrow. And then David and Lucy are going out for a date night tomorrow night. So I kind of just want to be at home tonight. And I know that everybody will understand that. That's what I'm leaning towards. So I'm going to get some work done. When my hair gets a little more time in my t-shirt, I'm going to take it out and we'll see. I have no faith in this because, like I said, my hair is usually pretty straight, but I just thought it'd be a fun experiment to try. So y'all come hang out with me today. It's going to be a great day. I'm having my second cup of coffee, and I will see y'all back in a little while. I haven't taken my hair down yet. I need to though, because I don't know how long you're supposed to leave it. It's been about 45 minutes since I talked to y'all. I just recorded the voiceover on top of the recipe video. Y'all, it is so hard to do that. I don't know why, but it's like I edit all of the footage together and then I have to record my voice over it. But you don't have a long, and you have to like make sure that you're not talking about each step too much because it's going on to the next part. It's like I kept getting my tongue twisted and what I wanted to say, and then I kept having to re-record it, and then like then Mark would start talking or the computer would beep with something, and so I kept having to re-record it and it took forever. I'm only 45 minutes after the last time I talked to y'all, so it wasn't that long, but it's so crazy because it's a 2 minute and 35-second video. It's very short. I'm really trying to make the recipe videos shorter. I just think when I watch recipe videos, I don't want to watch one that's like 20 minutes long. And so I'm trying to make them like very condensed and easy to watch. And so you would think 2 minutes, like that's not long. Like you could do that so quick. Like it should only take you a couple minutes, right, to edit that? Almost an hour. So yeah, sometimes the recipe videos are harder to edit than just a vlog that's a lot longer. But anyway, I don't know if I talked about this on any other vlog. I feel like I maybe have. I'm really trying to reevaluate Saturday's videos because, and maybe this can be question of the day. What do you think I should do? And I know not everyone is interested in weight loss, healthy life, all that. But because this is a huge part of my life, it is such a huge part of my life. I mean, I've lost 60 pounds since October of last year. And so I want to include that on my channel in some way. But like the weigh-in videos are just getting kind of monotonous. Like every week sitting down and saying, well, I lost this much or this much. Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of running out of things to say. So I thought on Saturdays, maybe still having a healthy focus, doing something like a recipe or talking about something to do with weight loss or healthy eating or healthy living, but not have it just be me sitting down just talking about how much I lost. So let me know what you think about that. Is there like, here's my idea. You guys are like my focus group because those of you that watch the vlogs usually are the ones that watch everything. So I'm thinking about doing a lot of recipe videos, and then we could like rank them in terms of our favorites, and I maybe could do series like favorite fast food dupes but healthier, favorite casseroles but healthier, like, and it would be, I would have a lot. I used to do recipe videos a lot, like back in the day, and they normally don't get a ton of views, but over time they do, which is so funny because like there's recipe videos I posted 5, 6, 7 years ago that I still get comments on today. Like because people search for things. And so most people aren't going to watch a vlog that's 5 years old, but they will watch me making taco soup or something like that 5 years ago. And so I think the longevity of the recipes and just being able to share healthy stuff, but not just having to tell you guys how much I weigh all the time. So anyway, also on that same note, we're expecting an Optavia box today. And so when it gets here, I will definitely show y'all what we got this month. I need to get this video up on YouTube, make the thumbnail, and then I've got a few extra videos. I'm editing Patreon videos today. I've got 2 more that are already filmed. I just need to edit. So I'm really loving making videos for Patreon. I love my Patreon people. And then I need to edit the lunch video. And the only clip I won't have is what the kids did this afternoon, like how they ate. So as soon as they get home, I can add that. And then I'll be really set up to have a weekend off, which is great. I'll probably still vlog tomorrow because, Nate's last game and all that. But anyway, I'll see y'all back in a little bit. Here's the verdict, you guys. Not much happened. I don't think it's definitely not curled at all. But yeah. Not loving it. Probably won't do it again. I have like no texture to my hair. I tell Lucy all the time, be thankful for your curls. I think they're so pretty. And she can just wet her hair and then like go. Yeah, mine has a slight wave, but nothing much. So that was a fail. Anyway, I will see y'all back later. I just wanted to show you my hair. My hair has dried, like kind of, it's not all the way dry yet, but it has a little bit of texture to it. I'm not totally mad at it. It'll be fine for today, and then tomorrow I'll try to do something else. Optavia box came, and yes, I put the Santa Claus sweatshirt back on it, and it has some sort of stains on it, so I'm gonna have to wash it, but it's just so comfortable, and I can't help it. So, do you guys want to see our box? Let's open it. Everybody, here is the haul. What are you doing? Okay, so I love you, buddy. I got my best buddy here. We ended up getting more of a variety. Last time, if you watched the last haul, we got like our favorites, and we're kind of missing the variety, so we went back to kind of our favorites, but still a little bit more variety. And Layla's down here at my feet eating, so creamy double peanut butter bar. It's one of our favorites. Drizzled chocolate fudge bar. We haven't bought this one. I have had it before, but it's been a while. And David wanted to try it, and so I told him I'd buy him a box to try. Okay, Easter eggs. This is very similar to the mint one. Okay.
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs.
It's for Easter.
It's for Easter. Okay, Easter eggs are for Easter, everybody. But anyway, this is very similar to the mint bar, just without the mint. This is one of my favorites, the cranberry honey nut. Mark's gonna compete with me here. Very cool, Mark. Very, very cool. Cranberry honey nut granola bar. This one is so good. It's not very sweet, which I like. And it doesn't melt if it's in your purse. This is also one of our favorites, the Caramel Delight Crisp Bar. We haven't had that in a while. And this is my very favorite, but I only got one this time, the Peanut Butter Chocolate Chip Bar. I'm going to regret this, I know, but we wanted variety. We got 2 boxes of the sour cream mashed potatoes. Here's one. I know I got 2 though. So somewhere else in here is another one. We'll get to it. Oh, here it is. There's 2 different types of mashed potatoes, and I go back and forth, and right now I'm on a sour cream one. That's my kick. And then I'll get tired of it, and I'll do the roasted garlic for a while. Got another cheddar biscuit. That's one of my favorites. Of course, we always get a brownie. This time I got the strawberry lemonade active. Wow, cool. I got David several different shakes. So he got the caramel macchiato and the creamy chocolate, and he got vanilla. He puts those in his coffee, so he goes through them really quick. Now they have changed this. This used to be called a chewy chocolate chip cookie, and now it's a chocolate chip cookie cake mix. I think it's very similar. I haven't heard anybody say they didn't like it, so I thought we could try it and see how we like it. I like to eat this as dough mostly. The chocolate chip cookie, make it as dough. Of course, I got myself another hot chocolate. That's one of my favorites. And I got David 2 of the puddings. I love the puddings too, but David loves, like, this is his very favorite, so I usually just save them and let him have them. And 2 would be enough for him to have pretty much one every day for 2 weeks. And this box will last both of us together eating it 2 weeks. Normally you get a monthly box, but because we're both on it, we get it every 2 weeks. Okay, and then we got both of the cereals, the mixed berry and cinnamon. Those are great. They take a while to eat, you know, they're a big bag of them. You can eat them with milk, almond milk, but we just eat them dry mostly. And then I'm so glad we got these because they just went out of stock the day these shipped. They went out of stock, the Smoky Barbecue Crunchers. And the other Crunchers are also out of stock. I feel like they're probably reformulating them or something. But I don't know what we're going to do without our Crunchers, so I hope they come back real soon. So we got 2 boxes of the Smoky Barbecue Crunchers. I know this is loud in here. I am going to put all of this away. You guys, just look at this creation. Y'all, I haven't used my espresso maker in months because, you know, I haven't been drinking milk or all the things I usually make to make my lattes. I just had the idea today, I don't know why it took me so long, to try it with a protein shake. So I made a shot of espresso, and then I used a vanilla protein shake. I mixed it up a little bit, maybe a little less water than normal. Instead of 8 ounces, I did like maybe 6 ounces, and then I steamed it up, and it did beautifully. It didn't separate or do anything weird. It foamed up so nicely. Poured it into my espresso. It looks delicious. I also added 1 pump of sugar-free Belgian cookie syrup. Hi, Marky. Marky's losing at a game. Typical man. They can't hear you on the game, buddy. So anyway, I did do 1 shot of the Belgian cookie Tirani sugar-free syrup in here, and it smells so good. So this is like a vanilla cookie latte is what I'm calling it. So let's taste it together. I had to put my glasses on. I'm just having so many issues with my contacts lately. I still need to make an appointment to go to the eye doctor. I love the vanilla shake, so if this works, I'll have to do like a whole separate video on it. That is so good. It is perfectly foamy. It is not super sweet. So next time I may add a little extra syrup, because I only did 1 pump, but with the added to the espresso, it's not super sweet. You guys see how foamy that is? I'm so happy I thought to do that. Now I can have lattes all the time with the shakes. But I didn't order enough shakes. David and me and David to have shakes every day, so I'm gonna have to ration these. Okay, I'm reading a book called what is it called? The Wives in Between? No. Anyway, I'm reading a book and it's really good. The Wives, something about the Wives. I'll tell you guys later on in the vlog. And it's really good. So I'm going to sit there and enjoy. I'm not sure about my hair. I'm kind of regretting it. I'm going to sit here and enjoy my latte. We have about an hour before the big kids start getting home. We're just relaxing. Mark's playing a game on the iPad. And I'm not laying with Layla. I'm sitting and she's laying on me. So this is so good. You know what? I could add a little bit of whipped cream and make it a little sweeter that way too. Honestly, I kind of like the slightly bitterness of it. I'm just so amazed at how the protein shake didn't do anything weird, because I've tried to use oat milk before. I've tried to use other kinds of milk, almond milk, and it just kind of separates and acts weird. But the protein shake did not, like, it acted like regular milk. It thickened right up. It has a great consistency, very foamy. Try to make sure I don't have any food in my teeth, and I probably do. The other day Nate got home from school and I had eaten broccoli, and he was so disturbed by that. It was like, you have green stuff in your teeth. Anyway, kids are home and we just had dinner. I had the most amazing dinner, y'all. First of all, though, I finished my book. It's called The Wife Between Us. I gave it a 7 out of 10. It was good, but just kind of drawn out. And the ending, I'm always really hard on the endings, though. So, I mean, it kept my attention, but I think it could have been like a 300 and something page book, and it was like a 500 page book on my Libby anyway. I have a book on hold at the library that I really need to go get, but I don't want to drive all the way over there. So maybe I can go tomorrow. It's the Abby Jimenez new book, and she writes romance, but I just love her books. If you've never read Abby Jimenez, the characters in her book are just bar none. She is so good. By the way, my hair is completely a disaster now. I feel like at first it looked cute, and now it just looks not. Throughout the day, it's just gotten more and more straight. So anyway, also the library emailed me and said that my library card needs to be renewed. So I guess you only get it for 1 year here. Most every place I've been, it's 2 years. So I've got to go in and do that. But anyway, dinner. So we just did like everybody tell mom what you want. We're doing something real easy kind of dinner. Nate wanted pizza, so I made him a pizza. We have a bunch of pepperoni pizzas that need to be used up. Lucy likes cheese, so a lot of times I'll do cheese because Nate likes either one, and so we end up with a lot of pepperoni left in the freezer. So her mouth is hurting too bad to have pizza. Bless her heart. She's having a real hard time with her mouth today. Was not able to eat much at lunch. I packed her like applesauce and yogurt. She didn't eat the yogurt because it had like it was one of those flips, so it had some crunchy bits in there, and she was just hurting too bad. So she had like some berries and applesauce and I don't know if there was anything else, a cereal bar, I think. So she wanted something softer than pizza. So I made her a grilled cheese, and I just made it where it was like barely like melted, not even toasted. And that went well. So hopefully she got like rubber bands on her teeth. They just had a wire, and now there's rubber bands, and so she was excited because she got to choose the color of them. She did like this teal color. It looks really cute, but she's just having a lot of pain. So I know she's going to adjust quickly, but I hate seeing her all hurting. Mark just had kind of a snacky plate. I made David turkey meatballs and green beans. That's like a go-to for him on a busy night or a night where we don't really want to make a big production out of dinner. I can throw those green beans in the microwave and the frozen like steamable bag. And then the turkey meatballs I cook in the air fryer, toss them in a little bit. Today I used the stir fry sauce. I tossed them in a little bit of that. So it's kind of like an Asian style meatball. And I put some of the burger sauce I made yesterday on the green beans. So he ate that. And then I made protein queso. It was so good. And it made a giant bowl. I'm trying to show you in the video, if it's playing now, the texture of this. It was so creamy. It was almost like a cross between a really creamy like ball game queso and a cream cheese. It was so creamy. It was so good. All it was, and maybe I need to do a whole separate video on this, but I just blended a cup and a half of cottage cheese. I added a couple of tablespoons of nutritional yeast. It has a very cheesy flavor. And then about a teaspoon or two of taco seasoning. And I blended it, but it was real thick, so I added like a little splash of water, blended it, and that's how it came out. And so I had that with some Quest chips and broccoli, and I dipped both in the queso. And I still had queso left over. It made a ton. If you don't like cottage cheese, try blending it. The only thing you have to really be careful when you microwave it, it will separate. I have done this before, and it like just ruins it. So you have to microwave like in very short intervals, like 30 seconds or less, and then stir and then do it again. And I'm so paranoid about it separating that I don't even let it get super hot. Like it's just kind of warm when I eat it, but it was so good. It was so good. I think it would have even been good as like a cold dip. But anyway, I'm waiting on another Walmart delivery because Sunday we're having grow groups, and the theme this month is like a picnic food. I'm really struggling with the themes. This is the last grow group of this season, so we can start over with the themes. I'm really grasping at straws with the theme. So like something you would bring to a picnic. So I'm making fruit pizza. That just sounded so good. I'm not gonna eat it, but it just sounded fun to make. And Lucy will have fun making it with me. And so I'm going to make it in my tart pan just to make it a little bit easier. So I got all the stuff I need to make that. If you've never had fruit pizza, it's like a cookie, like a sugar cookie base with cream cheese frosting and fruit on top. And then you cut it into slices. And it is really good. And then I'm going to make a veggie tray. I almost always do that because it's something me and David can eat. And everybody else really likes it too. And then I thought I would go ahead and bring something that I know the kids will eat because my kids are really picky. I know a lot of other kids are picky. Mark probably won't eat any of this, so he's on a whole next level of picky, but I thought I would go to Sam's tomorrow and get a big bag of chicken nuggets and then serve it with some dips. So those are my 3 contributions that I'm bringing on Sunday. And then I also am going to have to do breakfast on Sunday. But since we're doing a grow group, I'm going to keep the breakfast like very simple. I thought about making some sausage biscuits. I know that's not really simple, but I could throw frozen biscuits in the oven, heat up the sausage, and wrap them in foil, stick them in a crock pot. I feel like that's really easy. Or I may just go completely continental and do some muffins. And we have some cereal bars and stuff like that at the church. and some fruit. So we're going to keep it pretty basic. But anyway, I'm going to have to go tomorrow and shop for the church because there's some church stuff we're out of. And I didn't want to have to do that and shop for all of my stuff. So I went ahead and just did a grocery delivery for my stuff. And then tomorrow when I go out, I'll just have to get the church stuff. Like we're out of coffee creamer for the coffee bar. We need more, I forget. I think coffee creamer is the majority of it. Oh, we're out. We have no salt and pepper at the church. So I need to get like a cheap salt and pepper shaker and fill those up because every single time we have a meal, usually somebody will ask me for salt or pepper and I'm like, I have none. So I put that on my list to help me remember, but it's just like a few little things like that. So anyway, when the groceries get here, I feel like this video is getting long. When the groceries get here, I'll show you real quick. It's like $56 or something. It's a pretty small haul. It's just stuff I needed for Sunday and a couple of just our basics that I thought, well, while I'm getting stuff, I need to go ahead and get that. And then I remembered Layla needed food and it's too late to add it to that. So I'm gonna have to get Layla food tomorrow too. My list keeps growing. But anyway, I am so glad. On one hand, I'm sad about missing the ladies' night out because it did sound like fun going and eating in a Mexican restaurant and all that. But I just have enjoyed tonight so much. It's like 7 o'clock. We have just relaxed, read, kids have played, and it just feels really nice to have a Friday night at home. We haven't had that in a while. So I love you all. I'm getting eaten alive out here. So I'll see you guys back when the grocery haul comes. You guys real quick, and the dishwasher's going, so I'm sorry about that. The grocery delivery got here. Everything looks mostly good. The only one I'm not thrilled with is the pepper. It's very much mushy right here. But other than that, they did a pretty good job, so we'll give them a B+. Okay, so, and this was so handy not to have to go to the store and it just shows up and delivered. So I haven't had to buy butter in a really long time, and I'm finally out of my frozen butter stash when I used to get it on sale for so cheap, and I haven't seen it at a good price in a while. But anyway, I needed some butter. This cookie dough, I'm taking the shortcut and not making my own for the fruit pizza. We're just using store-bought. I was out of my multi-purpose cleaner that I've been using. This stuff lasts a lot longer than when I was using kitchen spray. I just mix a bit like a cap full of this in a big sink of water, and I clean my counters with it, my bathrooms, and I also use this in my mop water. So last time I had like a lemony scent. This time I went with a Gain. And then this is my favorite wood cleaner, and I'm out of that too. I've had this bottle for well over a year, but what I like about it is it's a cleaning spray. So like our table is wood. Sometimes there'll be like food, you know, that needs to be cleaned up, but this also cleans, not only just polishes, it cleans too. I really like that, and it's very, very affordable. Cream cheese, did I say that? Cream cheese is for the pizza, the fruit pizza. Baby carrots for the veggie tray. I went ahead and got some ground turkey because I'm planning on making pizza casserole maybe tomorrow, sometime soon. And I went ahead and got another pizza sauce. Every time I open a pizza sauce, then I always like to have a backup so we're never out of it. We use this in place of like marinara because it's no added sugar. I got a big ranch because this is going to go with the chicken nugget tray and also the veggie tray. Honey mustard is for the chicken nuggets. If y'all have never tried this Great Value honey mustard, we can't have it because it has sugar, but it is really good honey mustard. I went ahead and got another gallon of milk. The fruit pizza recipe I'm trying has like an optional glaze you can put on top of it, and it makes it like really shiny. And I just thought, I want mine to be shiny and pretty, so I went ahead and got that. Not necessary for the fruit pizza, but just an added little shininess. Tomatoes for the veggie tray. And then for the fruit pizza, I got some more raspberries, blueberries. All of their berries have been a really good price at Walmart. The strawberries, they're looking decent. $3 for 2 pounds. That is a great deal. I think it was like $3.10 or something. Sad little green pepper. And then kiwi. I feel like for fruit pizza, you have to have kiwi. It just makes it. And I was worried with someone else picking out the kiwi. You know, sometimes you get them and they're really hard or they're really mushy, but these are absolutely perfect. They're just a little bit, they have a little bit of give to them, but they're not hard and they're not overly mushy. And then I thought this was an amazing deal. I saw this in the store, but it didn't have a price on it, and so I didn't buy it. It was with some other fruit trays that were like $5 or $6, and I was like, I don't want to pay that. But I make veggie trays all the time to take to things. This was $1.98. I don't know why. Like, I feel like it's worth way more than that. It is a very thick plastic. Like, this is not something you would get at the Dollar Tree, but for $1.98, they had blue and pink, I think, but I just got this white color, and this will be so handy to make my veggie trays with. So $1.98, that's pretty good. So anyway, this is everything. No substitutions. Everything came great. So that's wonderful. We will see you guys back in a minute. I'll end off this video. You guys, it is now the end of the night. Well, it's like almost 8 o'clock. I've been looking around on Libby trying to find another book to read, and I found one. I don't remember what it's called. So I'm going to sit and read some more. Everybody's just really chilling. This has been such a relaxing night. And then once the kids go to bed, I think we're still going to try to watch a movie. I'm terrible at that because I always fall asleep. So hopefully I'm not going to take my magnesium as early as normal today. We'll see if I can stay awake. David wants to watch the new Mission Impossible that's on Paramount Plus. So, man, it's so convenient to have groceries delivered. I get the hype now. You know, a lot of times I like going to the store, but it's kind of a trek there, back, traffic. It's worth the extra cost. And I've really enjoyed the Walmart Plus benefits, the gas discount you get, having Paramount Plus, which there's not a ton on there that we can't get somewhere else, but there is a few things. And like when Big Brother starts back, which I think is supposed to be soon, I'm so excited about it. We always have to buy Paramount Plus to be able to watch Big Brother because we don't have cable. We just have like different subscriptions, and I think it is on Hulu, but you have to wait till like the next day. And with Paramount Plus, anyway, we usually have to buy it. And so that will help not to have to buy that. And then I think too, like just for the summer where the kids are home and, you know, it's not as easy to just go to the store during the day, especially Walmart. I don't really enjoy walking around Walmart. Walking around Aldi, you know, walking around Sam's is fun. Walking around Walmart, it's just crowded, and I do think it's going to save us money because if I had gone into the store, I know I would have impulse shopped more than I do online. So anyway, tomorrow's going to be a busy day, so I'm enjoying the peace and quiet tonight. I love you guys. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys later. Bye.